think we are live. At the moment, we don't have any. See if my buddy wants to join me here in Discord. So today we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Giants, Sunday 1 o'clock game. Usually the Giants, we meet the Giants every 4 years, but with the introduction of the extra game into the schedule, we're seeing what I think is the NFL scheduled as a potential revenge game for Don Wink Martindale, our former defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. Moving over, of course, to the New York Giants in this offseason with McDonald coming on from Michigan to become our defensive coordinator, our former linebacker coach. The Giants right now number 2 in rushing, but what I'm trying to find, there it is. The Giants are ranked number 12th in the league in total defense, also giving up the 9th fewest points. The big topic of this game is going to be whether Wink pulls his normal tactics of very blitz heavy, um, crowding the line of scrimmage and crowding the box look, or if we're going to see a more zone coverage. Or I'm also interested to see how the quarterback spy is really going to play in this game. As we've seen from the introduction of last year, a quarterback spy into a delayed blitz, essentially. I expect to see a heavy dose of a delayed blitz today from Don Wink Martindale coming after Lamar. Um, Really sad to hear about Kyle Hamilton for us with a dislocated wrist. Hope you get better soon, Marcus. In the meantime, though, we are going to see probably a rotation of Geno Stone, Kyle Hamilton, and Pepe Williams stepping up, and Brandon Stevens, as he is a former safety in college as well. Double check my Discord real quick here. Yeah, switch channels. With that being said, we're about 12 minutes away from kickoff at the moment. I was hoping to get some game day audio, but it has not been brought up yet. So, with that being said, let's kind of do an overview of the game day today. So, of course, we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Giants. Lamar Jackson coming into this game with 1,067 yards passing, 12 TDs, and 5 interceptions. Dan Jones himself coming in 848 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Lamar Jackson is currently leading the Ravens rushing with 49 carries for 374 yards. Saquon Barkley leading the course of the Giants, 97 carries for 533 yards. Baltimore's leading receiver being Mark Andrews, tight end, of course. And I had to look at this one because I had never heard of him before. Richie James is the leading receiver for the New York Giants at the moment with 17 receptions for 171 yards. If I remember correctly, 7th round pick in 2018. So definitely getting some good production out of that pick. That was loud. Actually, with that being said, I need to get my game day up. Pardon me one moment while I get my video up of the game so that I can watch myself. There we are. All right. Yep, and desktop audio is not being picked up, so we shouldn't have any of that coming in. Sorry about the pause there. Hey, my boy Mark's in the chat. I need to make that chat bigger somehow. It was so hard to see your message. They are. So actually, in that regards, in the offseason, the New York Giants general manager and ownership basically came to the consensus. I have to mute that audio. That's going to drive me nuts. So they came to a consensus that they had not really given Dan Jones, the quarterback, their young quarterback, who I think is actually a pretty good quarterback, the weapons and the firepower that he needed. So in that regards, they really invested heavily into getting Saquon healthy. They went and signed Holiday. However, Holiday is out for this game, and I really never think Kenny Holiday was worth the money. Anyway, but they also revamped the offensive line, and they're really trying to give Jones those weapons. So they have potential, and the introduction of Don Wink Martindale, our former defensive coordinator, making this a revenge game for the New York Giants, has really revitalized that defense. I think Wink's definitely playing with a chip on his shoulder this season. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Mark. Leading wide receiver for the New York Giants at the moment, a Richie James. Yeah, a little bit. I'm really excited to see Saquon. Saquon Barkley actually has a really close relationship with J.K. Dobbins, of course, Baltimore Ravens running back. And Dobbins had a very similar injury last year to that Saquon had, was 2 years ago. And so apparently they were in contact in the offseason, and so they're pretty close, and they've really been pushing each other and helping each other rebound from that injury. And of course, we're seeing Saquon. He's killing it right now. Was he like, I think, second in the. Yeah, Barkley leads the NFL in total yards, number 2 in rushing. And of course, our run defense has been a little sus this year. I'm very happy with our interior pass rush that we've seen from Madubuke, Campbell, Washington. I mean, just our whole young defensive line plus Campbell. Sadly, looking at injury report that just came in, we're looking at Rashad Bateman, Justin Houston, Ben Cleveland, and Gus Edwards are going to be out for today's game. That's a big hit for Baltimore. Number 1 wide receiver, one of their best pass rushers. Justice Hill is doubtful. That's another big hit if we don't have that young running back. For the New York Giants, looks like they're going to be without Flott Cordell. Yeah, it doesn't look like any big names in my opinion. We have Azeez Ojulari doubtful at linebacker. That's a hit for them. Wow, I didn't know Tony Jefferson followed him to the Giants. It's a little sad. How are we coming along? Ooh. So the Giants are 4-1 this season, the best season since 2009. I think all 4 wins have come by at least 1 possession, so very close games, which is something my Ravens have failed to do. Hey, Mark, who are the Patriots playing today? Ooh, we just had a prediction on CBS. They predict Saquon Barkley will throw his first pass of the season today from the Wildcat. Yep, Daniel Jones is actually okay. That's actually going to be a potentially good matchup. Yo, Anthony, what's up, bro? My Patriots jersey, yo. If I wasn't trying to keep this PG-13, I had words, son. Yep. Dan Jones is actually number 3 quarterbacks rushing yards in the NFL right now. So that's another big story of this game. We're going to see a big quarterback spy, in my opinion, from both sides today. Last year, we saw an introduction of a quarterback spy worked into what's known as a delayed blitz from the mic. So I definitely think we're going to see a lot of that today from Wink. A lot of delayed blitzes, fake blitzes. Yeah, I really wish actually, Mark, that the Patriots were playing at a different time as us like last week because I really would love to do this. and then get y'all on the Discord for the Patriots game and all hop in for and call a Patriots game together. It I really think this is going to be a good game today. Like I said, Don Wink Martindale, the defensive coordinator for the Giants, has really re-energized that defense, and which is something New York's, in my opinion, has been missing since their Super Bowl days with Eli Manning. What kills me though is the Baltimore Ravens have a full. We're gonna get better pass rushers from soon here with David Ojabo coming back halfway through the season, and when Houston gets healthy. But we've seen in the past few years what wins games: pass rush. If Joe Burrow would have had 1 second more in the Super Bowl, he'd have had a wide open Jamar Chase for like 70 to 90 yards. Pass rush wins championships. Patrick Mahomes ran for like almost 500 yards behind the line of scrimmage in that Super Bowl against Tampa because his both starting left tackle and right tackle were out of the game, and that man ran for his life and still put on MVP performance. But yeah, Mark, that's what I've been talking about. You know, I would love to get you and Anthony in on this and just bullshitting and you know, because man, I ain't got nothing else to do, and I think half the commentators are bullshit. There was a game 2 years ago. Justin Ellis was playing defensive tackle for, or I should actually specify nose tackle for the Baltimore Ravens. That like 15-year veteran was 70 yards downfield making a play at the goal line. The commentators were like, "Oh, he shouldn't have tackled him. He'd been better off, you know, or whatever." Just critiquing him, and I'm like, has no one noticed that's a 300-pound, 15-year vet running downfield to make the play? If that don't tell you how bad they fucking want it, I don't know what will. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. I thought the Ravens were gonna have more primetime games this year, but it does not. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'm hoping once the game starts, you can of course see in my bottom left corner, I've got hopefully a scoreboard and time kind of thing set up. Hopefully that will work once we get the game actually starts. But yeah, I've started another project. I've reached out to my friends. A lot of people, you know, I'm a Ravens fan, and I feel like you and Anthony might relate to this a little bit. I'm a Ravens fan, but of course, I grew up in fucking Carolina. It pains me to see the fucking Panthers so bad. And so I've started a project I call PRP, Project Rebuild Panthers. Basically trying to get my a lot of my hardcore football fan friends together and bring together a group of minds to talk about, you know, free agency, talk about scouting and college players coming up, talking about, you know, just all the different moves that we can make that we feel like the fans and coming together collectively could help. But oh, dude, they do whatever. That is, there's been so many memes talking about that. Fucking Amazon got screwed. Every game they've had has been awful on Thursday nights. It's just half the time, man. I'm like, I need to put in more effort. And then, of course, you know, it's hard to get everyone together half the time. But if there's not like any serious deadlines or anything, like a Facebook page, hey, man, I saw this kid on YouTube. Check it out. Post it. Hey, man, that's still better than nothing. And then, you know, if the page grew to a certain extent, you know, and you had thousands of hardcore Panther football fans, you know, watching that film, because in my opinion, when I watch film like at the NFL draft, I see huge holes. They're like, oh, look at that great catch by such and such receiver out of Clemson. Oh my gosh, and I'm like, all I see was a blown coverage, and he ran free and caught a ball that he looked like a practice throw. Why is this a highlight? That shows me nothing. That doesn't show me route running salve. That doesn't show me fucking speed. It really just shows me nothing, you know? Yeah, it looks good on tape, but I'm very glad to hear your dogs are okay though. Half my problem, I can't remember what I ever say. I speak from the heart. And then I used to do it all the time when I was younger. I'd be in like someone asked me like how would you say it? And I'd think about it for a minute, say it, like, whoa. Okay, say it again. I'm like, all right, let's take a look here. Trying to look at some game stats. I originally had betting odds. All right, so the Baltimore Ravens are averaging about 7 points more per game while allowing 5 points more per game. They're averaging about the same total yards per game, but of course, the Giants are getting way more production out of their running game. Ooh. The FanDuel guy just predicted that Saquon Barkley is going to blow up the Ravens defense today. Let's see if that happens. Here we go. Whoa, why is my desktop audio cutting in? There should be no desktop audio cutting in. I am not trying to get banned for putting audio I'm not supposed to have. Am I going to get game day audio, though? Oh? I might be able to get some game day audio, though, for free from the Ravens. Which I assume, my theory is this. Oh. It's ahead of mine, so I'm not going to have audio today. Yeah, it's already like a drive ahead, sadly, of where I'm at. You know, it's the only downside is that I already know just from the game day audio I was listening to, I'm like so far behind probably compared to like an actual live broadcast. I'm probably like, because Lamar's just coming out on the field right now. All right, let's see if my stuff works here. Yeah, here comes my boy. All right, quick snap to the center right. Dobbins. Looks about 6 to 7 yard gain. That was a good start. Doesn't look like we're getting updated here. Hey, it's updating. Let's fucking go. Do I have to have it up? Wait, what happened? Ooh. Got crushed in the backfield there. Sorry, I'm Jihad Ward. Oh, what happened to my thing, man? There we go. Let's go. First down, Mark Andrews. Do I look like Mark? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, like even right now, my thing's at 12:54 and I'm at 13:19. That sucks. I'm gonna see actually if I can find a different. Oh, that's a false start. Looks like. I'm gonna try to find a new stream actually. That was... Yeah, I literally thought about doing like a share screen on Discord at one point. I'll try this stream. What's funny is this site's actually run by someone named Mark. Still think I'm even further behind now. Wow, first pass picked off in the Browns game. Wow. All right. Look at that. Triple stack left here. Halfback left. Fake screen. He had the crochet. Second and 2. 12 minutes. And we got another penalty. False start. On who? Patrick Ricard. 42. Yeah. Sucks I'll see the score before I actually see it live. On my timer, probably. It's about a minute. We're gonna hide score actually, so we won't know until I see it at least. Okay, good pass over the middle. Isaiah Likely to CCU kid. Let's go. Big gain on a crossing pattern. Let's go. So we got motion right. Oh. Number 48 for the Giants never had a chance. He was so flat-footed on that crossing route. Isaiah Likely is going to be a beast next year. I mean, he's already really good, but he's going to be an absolute beast next year. Motion left. Stacked on the right. It's a very interesting formation, I'll be honest with you. That was a very interesting play. I don't even know how to explain that one. To DeMarcus Robinson. Man, that sucks. Your broadcast is like literally a minute ahead of mine. Like there's a delay in the stream as well. 4 wide. Oh. That was a bad throw by Lamar Jackson. Had pressure on the play by Thibodeau from Oregon, the first round pick by the New York Giants this year. Come on, Ravens. 3rd and 8. 10-19. Play clock's click. Counting down. We're at 15 on the play clock. Let's get up there. Oh, no, you're good, man. Do what you got to do. Half the time I'm so absorbed in the game or I don't even see my chat. All right. Oh. Kenyon Drake looked like he was lined up wrong. Oh, Lamar Jackson kept, and that was a horrible play. I don't know if it was him trying to get Kenyon Drake aligned correctly that led to some like confusion on the play. Let's take a look here. So we had RPO kind of similar. Man. Lamar really should have handed that ball off. Kenyon been gone for 10 yards plus. They were heavy stacked in the A, and now we don't get a field goal. Punt by Jordan Stout. Oh, close. Jordan Stout tried to get a little coffin corner punt there, give his guys a chance to get there, but just didn't happen. All right. Giants taking over from the 25. How we doing on Patriots? Browns. Oh, good shit. Still off, driving off the interception. All right. So for the Baltimore Ravens, I've seen some big running holes there that we hit some, we missed some. Lamar hasn't hit that rhythm yet. He still has, in my opinion, a tendency to put too much on his throwing arm and not into his feet work. Case in point, on one of those last throws, it was a very sidearm, which I love his ability to modify his launch position. However, we're going to see inconsistencies in accuracy when that happens. It's only natural, especially unless you're in a rhythm or groove. But of course, I think what everyone's really watching today is see how the Ravens defense is going to hold up against Saquon and the New York's rushing attack. You know what, Mark, though, what I had thought about is with if we were like watching games together, what we could probably do is you could probably put it on your computer because you have the counts and everything, and then screen share via Discord so that we could just watch on Discord essentially together. Saquon is ridiculous, bro. Those workouts he used to do are legendary. All right, here we go. First chance for the Baltimore Ravens defense. Good pass rush up the middle. Let's go, Travis Jones. And that's the boy I've been telling you about all summer from Connecticut. That he's the one that dominated Cole Strange every snap. Let's fucking go. My boy. You see him just pushing him back, pushing him back. Good shit, young rook. Jones on Jones crime. See, what kills me about Lamar, too, Lamar is so hot and cold on his ball placement. Either A, he's going to put that ball so perfectly with such touch, it's beautiful. But then the other half of the time, he puts the ball in a position that his receiver can't keep running. And it's like, it's a good throw. I'm glad you got it to him. But if you had put it here instead of down here, it'd have been 5 more yards. Oh, that blitz coming off the corner. Oh, alert, 36. He's telling him Chuck's coming off the edge. Oh! Wow! The ball was tipped on the play by a Ravens defender on the outside, and Marcus Johnson still got the catch. Wow. I mean, that was just great play overall. Good awareness by the outside. Geno Stone jumped for it. Oh. think that's a first down, too. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Giants. 7:39 on the clock. We got a flag on the play. Man, we got bro, what is with the false starts today? That's like 3 or 4 false starts. Yeah, 3rd false start of the game. Oh, Daniel Jones' hand is tore up. Bro. Oh, that is nasty, bro. That scab on his hand, he gonna get people like sick or something. Oh, good pass rush up the middle. Malik a little hard coming out of that break on the defense, but good tackle. Man, we are getting such great pass rush on the interior, and Owe has not been the guy I thought he was going to be. I'll be the first one to admit that. I told everyone Owe's going to dominate this year. We going to see that. And Jason Pierre-Paul signed last like a week or two has been honestly providing better pass rush, it seems like. There's a run finally. Saquon Barkley up the middle for a gain of 3 or 4. Gain of 3. 3rd down. Okay, we getting some game updates across the NFL. Kenny Pickett with his first touchdown of his NFL career to Najee Harris against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pittsburgh up 7-0 over Tampa Bay. Back to the Ravens game. Dan Jones out of the shotgun. Oh, he got hit on the play. Great throw. Not enough though. Man. If our DB would just turn to look. I just feel like people lack ball skills half the time now. Oh. I'm about to say, who got there? Is that Campbell? Yeah, it is. Calais. Big man, still getting it done. I honestly, dude, I want to win the Super Bowl just for Calais. Ooh. Whoever that gunner was for the Giants on the left side absolutely dominated our guy. That was great kickoff coverage by the Giants. All right, Lamar Jackson's going to get his 2nd attempt here shortly. How we doing at Patriots? I only have 2 viewers, probably you two. Yeah, but if you do ever want to join my, I should be in the general in my Discord channel. I'm pretty sure you still have access to. Yeah, you do. Only 2 that have access to the channel are you and Chronic. Just know, if you join, anything you say is being recorded. Oh, man, I'm about to have to get a refill here in a minute. So what, they're saying like he pushed off? Yeah, I get that. No worries. Yep. I appreciate you thinking about it, Ugh. Man, I've reached out to so many other like people I've seen doing similar stuff to like this and just being like, "Hey man, I just you need a co-host? Like I'm not looking for anything. I don't want any pay. I don't want shout outs on your channel. Nothing, man. I'm just trying to get on camera and practice basically." And of course no one ever reaches back out. Man, I literally was talking on an NFL post earlier this year how I feel like the refs are just keeping games close like half the time. And like there have just been so many horrible calls this year. Like even last week, the announcers were like, that was. I really wish they would make that shit reviewable, you know? All right, Ravens coming back out on offense, 5:34 on the clock. Hmm. Because like some of the pass interference calls, like like I think we had last week, like of course it was just 100% feet got tripped up and uncatchable ball, and they threw the flag. Like, oh my god, dude, I am still so mad. My Ravens signed Kenyon Drake. It was a waste of a roster spot. I'd have rather taken any undrafted rookie free agent. Like, I feel like, oh, that felt good. So here, like, had a hole, bro. Just not quick enough. JK would have taken that 20 yards, I feel like. God. Gus would have ran him over, but Gus isn't here. There's a strike from Lamar Jackson. Demarcus Robinson. Yeah, but Demarcus, if you drop that, I cut you. Great throw. Right on the numbers. And see, that's one of those throws where it was great placement because if he would have let him too much more, he would have got him hit. Like, great throw, great catch. That was, honestly. And that's the thing that gets into Lamar. You get beautiful throws like that, and then you get like that bad sidearm earlier. But I'll take it. I'll take I know what's known as gap plays. Dobbins starting to look good again, though. He still ain't look like the how he used to, but I think 2 more games he'll be. Oh, his shoe came off. Bro, your cleat should not slip on like that, JK. That's already a problem. It will slip right back off. Play clock countdown 2, 1. Ooh, that was close. Play action. Ooh, little jump pass. Oh, what a throw! And I mean, I'm not mad Duvernay didn't catch that. That was great coverage. But wow. Lamar with a jumping throw, which usually is a bad idea. Let's see this again. Play action to Dobbins. Dobbins, great block. Yep. Yeah, that's not him. That's Adoree Jackson. All credit to Adoree Jackson from the New York Giants. That was just great coverage and a great play, getting his hand in there. I don't expect Duvernay to always catch that. Oh no. Okay. My game stopped for a minute. Oh, I was about to say that's quarterback power. Yeah, good shit, Lamar. Let's fucking go. Ugh. I wish I had some alcohol, I'll be honest. I'd be 10 times more hyped. Plenty of time in the pocket. What a fucking catch from Oliver. That's one of those ones. Bad throw by Lamar. But holy shit, that girl. Let's see that replay again. One hand. Oh! 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 What a catch! Oliver! But hurry up, run that snap so they can't challenge that shit. Yeah. Like the announcer just said, get to the fucking line of scrimmage, run the fucking play, let's go, let's go. And there's the challenge flag. I love how he tossed it too. Wish I had like a flag so I could. Dabo throwing flag. That was, if that's a complete, you gonna hear one sound with that catch. Da-na-na, da-na-na, Sports Center Top 10. That's a hard, I'm gonna need another angle. I thought it would hit the ground at first, but then I don't know, he did such a good job of pulling it into body and bicep. And I didn't really see the ball move too much. Questionable. But your Patriots score? My one and only viewer, Mark. Yeah, I would argue not only is like Mark Andrews potentially the best tight end in football, but I got some myths about him, but if I was to say our tight end position, I'll fight anybody on that. We got the best tight end group in the entire NFL by fucking far. Man, y'all ought to settle for a field goal. Rip, bro. Who's even playing quarterback for the fucking Browns right now? Jacoby? Ugh. Be right back. I'm going to grab a drink. Wish it was alcoholic. Oh, I just nailed my heel. Holy shit. Oh, rules analyst is acknowledging that we had it. Oh my god, I just took a goddamn chunk out of my heel. Ooh. Let's go. That's going to be a fucking catch. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Oh my god, dude, my heel's like bleeding. Whacked it on the back of my chair. God damn. Oh, what sucks even more is like my medical card is like expired. So, but I like everything's been submitted and I've already talked to them and it's all going to be approved, but it has to just actually be approved. So I can't go to the dispensary and pick up anymore right now. Oh, I know. He's played so much better with y'all than he played with us. Yeah, he just probably wanted a little more money than we could afford to give him, sadly. Oh, let's go, Lamar. Oh, that was a dangerous throw, Lamar. Want to see that again. Great play by Julian Love of the New York Giants to make a play on that ball. Great play by Julian Love. Oh, flag. Is this going to be another false start? A Ricard again? Bro. Oof. That's a big loss. Dang. Come on, Mark Andrews. What kind of blocking was that? Mark Andrews literally just gave that play up, in my opinion. Put a fucking body on him, son. What's bitch, I seen better blocking in high school. I wonder if that was Jackson or Drake's fault on that. Like, easy swing pass and just missed. Come on, guys. All right, Justin Tucker coming out for that field goal. A 56-yard attempt, 31 seconds on the clock left in the first quarter. Oh! Oh, of course, the announcer was 10 plus from 50 plus yards. God hits the bar. Oh, that sound will haunt my dreams tonight if we lose. God, that sound. I wish I could replay that sound. Like, oh, come on, guys. Bruh. Forgot the reason we're losing. We didn't break out the gear yet. So we got to get the cup holder, coaster, beer can holder. And we got to break out the game ball. I do need, honestly, when you were talking about that voice mod with me the other day, I legitimately was sitting there thinking about, I was like, man, I honestly need that myself. Yeah. You probably can't hear it. This ball I'm throwing around has like a thing in it, and every time you hit it, it does one of three things. It either plays like the Ravens like marching band song, says touchdown Ravens, or here we go Ravens, here we go. I used to take this thing in a bar just to annoy people when I lived in Ohio. And I'd like time it out, you know. When we're getting like a touchdown ready, I'd real quiet. All right, get the touchdown celebration ready. Oh! Then I got the Ravens pillow. I got to get a refill for my Ravens Zippo. Oh, and I should be wearing the hat, but it's not to mention all the other shit I got up there. My license plate, my other cups, my clock. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I remember you said that. And honestly, that's a hell of a fucking deal, in my opinion, for how good of a voice mod that is. And, like, that's the thing, man. I hate video editing, and I hate all that. Like, and it's what I need to get into because it's not like, you know, in games that I do care about, I don't produce clip-worthy stuff, you know? Like, you don't play much League of Legends. But I'm telling you, at one point, I have it saved in my computer somewhere. I was on, like, I think a 13, 17 game win streak at that point. Which, if you can break even a 60% win rate over 2 years, from my understanding, at one point, I held a 60% win rate, over 60% win rate for, like, 3 to 5 years. What really kills me, though, is how all the games I play, I usually put more time in the console. And of course, I'm very used to console controls. But as we all know, not only spec wise, but like I think I sent you a video talking about it. The angles that you get on PC compared to console, you just can't. Dude, Mark, do you know what I've been literally telling my girlfriend for the past week? I kind of miss playing Destiny. I know Garrett hates it, but I kind of always enjoyed the grind of it, you know? But I get that. WoW's like a different animal. I've been thinking about getting back into Destiny, to be honest. I had downloaded Overwatch 2 the other day. But like, case in point, Rocket League. Rocket League, you know, I've made it up to like fucking champion level, but I'll be the first one to say I still suck. But also, like, it's one of those ones. I do not when Rocket League. I don't play with teammates. I've never really played with teammates. Like, I played for a little bit, and then I left them because they were ball chasers, and then I actually started getting good myself at that point. But like, so you know, most of these streamers and stuff, they have at least like one other guy they play with, maybe a team. I'm always playing randos by myself. Like, I know, right? Like, like case in point, of course, the new Call of Duty's coming out, and I have to. As much as it fucking kills me, part of me wants to fucking buy it and get into it. But like, man, my because I'm so unpracticed on PC, my skill carryover from console to PC is just like, oh my god, dude. Me trying to play Rocket League, I downloaded it on my computer the other day because I was like, fuck, man. I need to just cave and learn how to play on the fucking PC because I'm good enough on the goddamn console that like I feel like on PC I could dominate. See, the thing for Rocket League too is like I used to tell my friends, you don't even have to be that good, to be honest with you. If you just know how to not ball chase and can kind of if you can get teammates that you get in a natural rhythm with, you'll fucking dominate. Because like my we'd be at 4 points sometimes, but guess what? Because he ball chased, the other team would eventually realize where the hole was, and just the one time I go for a shot, you know, no one be back. See, and I thought about that using my controller to play, However, I'm like, that defeats half the purpose, I feel like. Because you're supposed to have that snappiness with your, you know, mouse. Ugh. Oh, thought we had that. And see, this look, that's why I was hitting you up the other day, Mark, asking what you were up to. Because I was like, man, I ain't talked to that motherfucker in a minute. I need to just hit him up, talk to him about everything. Really? And I wondered about that if it was an input related thing, essentially. See, because technically, if like from my understanding, and it's not FPS. Is it FFS? I forgot what the technical thing was. But on PC, of course, you get a better view. So if you're able to get that view with an aim assist from the controller, oh yeah, that's OP as fuck, bro. Of course, though, I finally got a wireless controller for my Xbox. I don't even think my fucking I don't even know if my computer has Bluetooth, bro. I just like case in point, my Wi-Fi card in my computer is garbage. It's like bare minimum because it was never supposed to be on Wi-Fi, fucking hardline all the time. Yeah, of course FPS is frame per seconds, but it's not frame per seconds. Of course you get better on computer, but it's not FPS that I'm referring to. It's actually your field frame of view, FFV maybe. It has something to do with your viewpoint more so than of course your refresh and all that. Yeah, I just got to get some money. I'm getting ready to take my old apartment complex to court here soon. It's just, oh, I was debating whether I wanted to go class action or small claims, and I'm just going to take them to small claims. Maybe it was FOV. I thought I sent you a video on it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I sent you two back to back, and one was discussing the packs. Bro, I thought I sent it to you. Didn't I send you that thing about the packs, or was that to Alex? Bro, did I not send that to you? Now I'm like tripping. Bro, I didn't send those to you. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm about to send you two things. I thought I sent these to both you and Alex, but it's like only showing that I sent them to Alex. There you go. So I think the first one is talking about, yeah, the like basically like they're banning in Fortnite the packs and such that can basically run scripts, so you can basically cheat without cheating because the hack is basically running in your controller. But they're implementing they're saying that the anti-cheat can catch it still, but they're gonna make it a competitive ban. Um, the second one, if I'm gonna double check right now. Of course, it's not loading. Close everything. Try. Oh, go Jackson, go! Good shit. Good run by Lamar Jackson. Yeah, FOV is what he's talking about. Field of view, yeah. So I guess the field of view is better in PC than, and like I guess he changed it to what console is set to. And like he's running on the PC and like he's talking about, bro, how the fuck do you do this? Like, and when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, has that been my issue for so long? Yeah, check it out. Screen pass. Oh, look at Duvernay go. Ugh. What kills me, fucking kills me too, since we drafted Duvernay. He's in his third or fourth year at this point. When we drafted that young man, I said, damn, I see Steve Smith Sr. I see a beast. And he was buried in the depth chart. He been that dog. He been that dog. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. I miss playing football. I can't even lie about it. Like, I bet, man. Like, see, what gets me is, like, I just understand my skill gap because I just never, I don't know, when I play PC games, there are certain ones, you know, and I've never played many shooters on PC. And it just like, man, I'm like, I put so many hours into perfecting my craft on console. It's not easy. But like you said, technically I can use controller, but half the time I'm like, I'm missing the precision. I don't even know if I have a wired controller that works well. Well, see, the thing, good catch by Mark Andrews. Another Mark Andrews first down. The thing is, I used to be a Call of Duty god back in the day. I know tactics. Like, I don't know if you knew this, Mark, but like at 15 years old, I was with the National Guard learning how to set claymores because I was driving my seniors to their monthly drill. Like, I prepped my entire life for the military. The only books, deep shot to Mark, overthrew him though. It's way too far. But like, I grew up prepping for military. All I wanted to do was be a sniper when I grew up. All my books when I was a kid were military stratagem books from World War II and modern weapons. Low sense controller. Yeah. See, yeah, I'm talking like before, I met you, but I was working in the airline, so all I was doing was just working, going home, and playing League and Call of Duty. You know, I put in like thousands games of the League in like 1 year because like I was just obsessed. Yeah, I wish if I remember correctly, I don't. It might be on my console saved deep somewhere. I don't know. But I made sure to save him way back in the day of me and this guy going like 50-2 and just me and him duo dominating entire fucking lobbies, making people rage quit from the kill streaks we were calling in. Like, I like to play a certain way and other people don't like to play that way, and I get it. Like, nice. Part of me almost wonders if I ran into you at the DBZ tournament in Blockbuster in Sockesty when I was a kid. I was not good enough or put in enough time, but watching the guys that actually were like, you know, going to be first, second, third in that tournament was pretty fucking fun to watch. uh, I ain't dropping 200 kills. You crazy. Oh, there's a good run. Wow, what a hole. Kenyon Drake touchdown. Oh, that's not on Kenyon though. That's great blocking. Any run, I could have hit that fucking hole, honestly. Let's watch the replay. 30-yard touchdown. Bro, are you serious though? Like, cause like I was sitting there like thinking about it. I'm like, man, he did have like a cousin or brother or something with him. Like the guy that was like really fucking good. Like, oh God. Now I'm like trying to think. I'm trying to think when I was at that Blockbuster. Me and Garrett were in middle school, bro. Like middle school, elementary school, maybe. Like, I don't know. But Garrett was there with me, man. You can ask him about it. We both got knocked out like middle-ish. Good shit. 7-0 Ravens. God. I just remember in the DBs, it was like literally they counterattacked where they flashed behind you to hit, and then it was just like a battle of counter flashes. Just shoot, 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 shoot. Like, bro, that could have been you because the kid was bigger. I don't know, man. Oh, dude, how crazy would that have been if like you actually knew me and Garrett, way even back then, but we didn't know it. Like, that's like what killed me. Me and Garrett didn't become friends till like my parents broke up, basically, or my mom and stepdad broke up, and I didn't know for all these years. Like, my best friend was literally like a walk away, a bike away. I could have gone and seen him all the time. Like, ugh. My neck all messed up. Oh man. Oh, that was hilarious. That was a funny bet, MGM. Calls Barry Sanders, asking him all this fantasy advice. Yo, what Dion want? I got no clue, man. Let's go. Uh Man, I miss the old days. Did you ever have LAN parties with Halo and shit? Like, is that the one right there on fucking Soxy Boulevard? Bro, you might have been there. Like, weird question. Do you remember you and like your cousins like favorite characters? Because like, I feel like I remember they had like, I know I miss those days. See, my old Xbox gamer tag, I used to be known as Sticky Fingers. I don't even know how it was funny is I got the name because I loved Halo so much, and at a point I was so goddamn good with sticky grenades. Like, I remember me, my brother, Frank, and some of his friends. We were all playing one day, and we were playing shotguns and swords, or swords, I guess it was just. But dude, bro, that was you. I'm telling you, we were at the same DBZ tournament. Bro, I really feel like that was you. Holy shit. Wait till you tell Garrett that one day. Be like, yo, Garrett, I was talking to Levi. Did you go to DBZ tournament Blockbuster when you were younger? He'd be like, holy shit, I did. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what is with this camera angle right now? Uh, oh no, I was referring more to the characters that y'all used in the tournament. But in the swords game though, I was kind of being a little cocky, and I was so bored of shotgun and swords. I was like, all right, I'm only gonna use grenades, guys. Like, that's all I'm gonna use, nothing but grenades. And I will never forget on Frank, there was one. I forgot the level. Was it Ascension? Maybe there was like a platform kind of in the middle, and then like two portalifts on the sides. Like, but he was coming across the middle, and I was running dead at him. And what I did is I went down while he tried to jump and come at me. But as I went down, I stuck a sticky grenade to his foot, basically, and then dropped to the lower platform so he couldn't get me. He literally was like, I quit, bro. I quit after that. Like, oh my God, look at that hole. Yeah, any of our running backs could have hit that hole. Yeah, no one touched him. Even got a finger on him until 3 or 4 yards downfield. As the announcer said, that looks like a whiteboard play. Exactly how you drew it up. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into everything. I'm having a problem with Overwatch right now because you have to verify with your phone number and they don't accept VoIPs or whatever. That's how you do it, though. Screenplay right. Good tackle. Kyle. It's a late flag for her. Oh. Yeah, I got to get the money for Call of Duty first, and then Overwatch 2, though, like, I've seen just nonstop videos of how many issues the game is having. Like, it's just one of those ones I always wanted to get into Overwatch a long time ago, and then it was, like, just so long. I was like, there ain't no point, even though, I know it's still pro, and there's tons of people playing. Ooh, an offensive pass interference. No, we don't want to replay on third down. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, maybe, but like, why not just take the fourth down? They're not in range, are they? Oh, they were short by like 2, 3 yards. Bro, why? They were out of field goal range. Why? If they convert this, you're an idiot, Harbaugh. Why? Bro. So, when it's third and short, and there's an offensive pass interference for 10 yards, you can accept and replay for third and 14 or take the 4th and 3. They're out of field goal range. Punting difference doesn't make a difference. Why give them the shot? I'm sorry, Mark. I'm like yelling, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Oh! What a hit by Peters. Good play design, though, but that could have been a pick. God, Matt Breida got laid out right there, though. Good hit by Peters. See, Apex. So I played Apex, and I have a few friends that are like really fucking good at Apex. Like, I don't know exactly like where they sit, but they sit in like the top 3 tiers at minimum. You know, and he puts up highlights, stuff like that. He wanted to be, streaming and pro, but it's just hard. My problem with Apex is, god damn, the movement speed. It is just. I feel like it's Fortnite called on crack. But there are some really cool dynamics to the game that I enjoy. And with that being said, I feel like I could get majority of that. Oh, good tackle in the backfield. Malik Harrison, Ohio State product. But Overwatch, I feel like, gives you all of that without the crazy movement. But yeah, Overwatch, in my opinion, was kind of like Valorant, before Valorant came out, and I think that in Overwatch, there is a better selection of powers to make it more fun and entertaining. Of course, watching, it's crazy. Never played Overwatch, but I follow all the pro shit on Overwatch. So, like, I know in Overwatch, the first one, there was a period where I forgot her name, but they buffed a support champion, and it fucking broke the game. And it made the game so unenjoyable, apparently, for pros, and they were having issues. And it's funny because I tell everyone, like, games like League of Legends learned from Overwatch. They watched that happen and said, shit, we got to make assassins more deadly. They got to be able to pop harder. We want lifesteal so we can have, these comeback plays by the ADCs. Like, I tried to get into Apex, but it was just, I didn't like the pacing and the speed. Good pass rush up the middle. Good pass by fucking Dan Jones, too. And Kyle, I saw Kyle Hamilton. Someone messed up a fucking assignment right there, I think. Man. I mean, if you download Overwatch 2, man, it's free to play. If you download it, we can always try it. I just got to use someone else's phone number, like my girlfriend's, for it or something. Flag on the play. We're going to get another false start here. What's just so funny too, Mark, is like I see I forgot his name, the guy that's really famous on Call of Duty now. He just runs people over with the goddamn ATV and rockets people. And I'm like, bro, that's what I used to do. And literally I cackled and laughed like a maniacal demon the entire time, just like he did or does. Overwatch. I must say, like I said, I have Overwatch 2 already downloaded and everything. It's just they're having also such a bad problem with people, because it's free to play, creating accounts that they're requiring like phone number validation and stuff like that. Travis Jones on the play again. Yep, that's him. Tim the Tap, man. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know if you remember when we used to play, I used to carry RPGs and rockets around all the time because I thought that shit was hilarious. And it's also because I knew, I was like, man, I'm not that good at guns. So if I'm going to provide the team, I'm going to provide something that they might not have. It's like I wish we had PCs to run other stuff too. Oh, good D! Sorry. Oh, I hit my heel again. Oh, dying. Oh my God. Marcus on him. On that hip. Got a hand on it. Good job. Gino came in, took both of them out. Marcus almost got that ball. Man, Gino, if you hadn't popped him, I think Marcus Peters would have caught that ball. I think that was a pick waiting to happen for Marcus. Oh, wide open. Not the heel. Oh. What did y'all used to do to get people raging? Oh, with RPGs and the vehicles. Oh, dude, I can only imagine. That would be fucking hilarious just to run a whole squad running nothing but just explosive ordinances. What would be even fucking better, I don't know if it's still in the game, but if one person had a riot shield. So just let everyone file up, pop out. Like one of the things that kills me, like, and I think I've even called some of y'all out before. Like, feel free to open fire if you have the shot. However, please just give me a fucking ping. Almost every game's got a way to ping and very easily. Like, it's a ping is 90% more accurate than telling me 270. And it's one of those ones I'm like, half the time, like, I just feel like more cooperation. I just half the time, like I played Fortnite with, like I played Rocket League with, and dude was he was just always a ball chaser in Rocket League, and he's kind of played the same way in Fortnite. It killed me. I bet, man. Like, I wish that they'd show a replay of that touchdown by the Giants, but I know I'm not going to get it. Oh, I wish they just approved my med card so I could go to the dispensary. Yeah, but Whenever I do get the new Call of Duty, bro, you'll definitely be the first one to know. You know what I'm saying? I love the Jesus commercials in the football game now. Jesus, he gets us. And I love like all the stuff they're doing is like stuff churches don't do. Hell yeah, my God. Like, yeah, I remember I had one friend in Rocket League, you know, and it was funny. I was playing on console and he was playing on PC, and still I was just trouncing him. And he was basically shocked I was doing it on a console, but he was like, you could still tell I was on a console though, because like the subtle little things that I couldn't do. And he was like, yeah, man, I got a friend that's a coach for such and such team, like. You want me to put it in contact? Oh yeah, dude, I'd love to. I know I'm not good enough. If I could get an actual pro fucking coach to take a look at me, give me some extra pointers here and there, and possibly get my name out there. All right, Raven offense coming back out. Time to do some work. Basically running a 4-minute drill. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. 7-7, first and 10. And Lamar. And see, there's the shit I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but like, what just happened? Like, did it get tipped like Lamar? But it didn't look like it. Let's see. Okay, got a. That ball already looked like halfway, like it wasn't going to get there. Maybe a single finger on that ball. Oh, that's a false start. Yeah, Morgan Moses. Ugh. These false starts are just unacceptable. Like, that's 4 on the Ravens, maybe, I think, at this point. 20 yards. How your Patriots doing over there? Good pass that time. Wide open, Mark Andrews. Looks like they exponed a zone on that. Yeah. Yeah, like, man, Mark barely running like half speed. He's just looking at the zone and trying to find a hole. Good stuff. Oh, there goes Kenyon again. Let's see it. Let's see this run. That's literally the same run we ran earlier. Yep. That was a good run. I'll give it to Drake. I don't like Drake on our team, but that was a good run. Hole in the zone again. Right down the middle, like. This zone is porous by the New York Giants right now. Like, uh-oh. We got a Raven down. Oh, Morgan Moses looks like his left ankle. Uh-oh. He really has. Morgan Moses played really well for us. God. I hate to even bring this up right now, but I made this point earlier in the season on the Ravens, on one of the Ravens pages. I did not like the signing of Kenyon Drake. I did not think it was needed. I would have rather put that depth in O-line or outside linebacker or linebacker in general. I'm pretty sure I said. Um, and here we are with now looks staring at a really big injury. Now, yes, we're still prepared. We've seen if you don't have your tackles in the Super Bowl, you will not win. 31 yards for a touchdown. Patriots. Let's go. I'm going to pull it up on the NFL app. (10-3) Patriots. Yeah, I love how it says I can get the audio for the games with NFL Plus, which I have NFL Plus, but I don't buy it. Say I'm about to go take a look at your stats. I don't want team stats. I want player stats. The fuck is this? I love it gives team stats, gives injuries, but like on the app now, it doesn't give the player stats like individual. That's pretty shitty. Stevenson, in my opinion, looks good for y'all. If I remember him in the Ravens game correctly, like heel injury. Oh no, that means his Achilles broke. Yep. I figure it'd be Daniel Fillet or Patrick McCary coming in at right tackle. It's going to be McCary, who's been basically alternating at left tackle with Ronnie Stanley, kind of let him go lightly as he came back into the game. A bowling ball with legs and arms. When I watch him play for y'all, it reminds me of oh my god. I'm trying to remember his name. One of y'all's older running backs from back in the day. Had dreads too. Like oh god. It's gonna drive me nuts now that I can't remember his name. Like I'm gonna have to Google it. It's literally gonna drive me nuts. Why is it showing like this? Where's so weird. Did they like change how like? Hmm. Ah, that's who it is. So when I watch Stevenson run, I am reminded of two Patriots that I watched. I'm pretty sure they played with around Ray Lewis's time. Lawrence Maroney and then Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. I don't know, just when I watch him run, that's how it's like looks to me. His running style seems a little similar. He seems a little smaller, of course, but I could be wrong on that because I don't like follow the Patriots hard. But his running style just seems so similar. I think he looked good against us at least. But of course, then it became a passing game, and whoo, almost threw it too far. Good man, James Oliver with those catches today. First, that one hand snatch earlier, and that was a great catch too. Oh, it sounds like the announcers just cursed us. Giants are the only team without an interception this season. Oh my God, they're gonna review Josh Oliver's catch. Oh, that's not a catch. Ooh, fun fact here. So they're finding supposedly that the Dolphins renovated Hard Rock Stadium, their home stadium a few years ago, and they introduced like a part. They introduced like a new roof part that gave shade to half of the stadium. It's definitely very interesting to watch the lights on the stadium with that. But supposedly the engineers integrated design also to create an advantage for the home team. Um, and having like the shade on the home side and the bench and the away side in the sun has created like a 30-degree fucking temperature difference according to like Fox Sports NFL on the sideline. Like, wow. Could be that they're not, calibrated correctly, but wow. All right, 2nd and 10. I know. I'd be like, that's a little fishy in my opinion. Like, I get stadium designs and helping, but I feel like that's a little over the top and kind of possibly not allowed. Oh, it's genius. Overthrew him. Ugh. Come on, man. Give him a better ball. I mean, yeah, like you said, though, it was a hard to fit in. Oh, almost didn't get the playoff. Oh! Yeah, let's see that again. Let's see that again. If you are paid that much money, I expect you to catch the ball when that ball hits your hands. Like, oh! Right through his fingers and behind him. Both their faults. Yeah, like he just said right there. Yep. What are you talking about? Mark Andrews 2 years ago was almost tied for, I think, the drop. Like, he was towards the top in drops. And if you watch the tape on Mark Andrews, as much as I love him, he double clutches. Way too much, in my opinion. Field goal good by Tucker. 10-7 Ravens. I mean, it would be the first time the Miami Dolphins owner did something potentially illegal and against NFL conduct and policies to gain an advantage for his team. Fucking two pose. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back. All right. Minute 21 on the clock. New York trying to push. Hey, we'll try to look at the rest for that. The Giants wide receiver looking over at the ref like, where's my flag? Yeah. Oh, they're going to give Baltimore a chance at the ball again, potentially here. Big kick, plenty of chance to return. Bro, what is with the penalties today? We've had a lot of penalties early too, like a lot of false starts. What kills me is on that drive they scored, I'm like, oh, hey Harbaugh, why don't you just let them punt on a 4th and 3? You know, just let them punt instead of taking that penalty, and then they scored. And this is the shit I hate. Like, this should be a 10-0 lead. Oh. And I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check myself on this. Like, of course not. Baltimore's not going to say we're going to try to get some points. We're going to try to get a field goal out of this. Oh, Jackson takes a sack. Yeah, 3rd and 4. 3 yards. That's the shit I hate, man. This should be a 10-0 game right now. Woo, that ball's behind him. And see, there again is, yes, Lamar completed that pass, but the ball was so low and behind DeMarcus, he's here instead of here catching the ball. Like, I'm gonna tell you, as someone who like played tight end, if I'm running across the field and instead of catching out here, I'm having to catch back here, I'm gonna be angry. Because you're gonna probably get me hit eventually. And then you're costing us a lot of yards by improper ball placement. "20 seconds, 3rd and 7. We're just going to take one shot probably here." Yep. I expect to see like 4 verticals, maybe a crosser. No, a draw. We going to use one? Yep. Baltimore uses timeout on the play. You could hear the Giants. What's up with that spot, dude? God, what a huge hole. Bro, what's with that player still holding Kenyon's leg as he's trying to get up and tripping him? And that's the thing, like that, it breaks my heart, man. I expected Lamar this season to see that problem fixed. That has been my only critique of him. That he has sometimes bad footwork, throws too much with his arm, and it results in inaccurate, inconsistent throws sometimes. While yes, sometimes he's gonna hit a beautiful deep throw, like his ball placement on short and middle throws is sometimes so sus. Oh, that's going to be a flag. That's a late hit by the Ravens. Out of bounds. Oh my God, dude. We literally just signed AJ Klein. He literally just signed. Oh. Like he's going out of bounds. Cut him, bro. I don't want him that much. And I don't know if you heard, 59 AJ Klein was on the practice squad of the Giants. Kind of got a little. Oh, it was Dalen. Okay, never mind. I thought it was Klein. It was both of them, in my opinion. Oh, what the fuck? That is AJ Klein. Why they literally had, bro? Fuck CBS. They literally had Dalen Hayes up there. Like the announcers knew it was Klein. Oh my God. bro. Yep. I'd be going for just a field goal. Yeah. We just signed Klein, though. We just signed him because we needed some linebacker depth. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You just put them so much closer to field goal range. Unfucking acceptable. Off my team. I ain't got no fucking patience for that shit. Oh, look at that. Bobby Humphrey and Saquon Barkley. Wow. Marlon Humphrey and Saquon Barkley are third cousins, basically, or his dad is. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's still a lead. Oh my god, I saw a wide open throw. Bro. That guy could have got out of bounds. It was there. Yep. I'll give it to Johnson. Give it to Johnson. Give him a shot. Hit. Man. If I was a Giants fan, I'd be kind of mad right there. Yep. It's good strip sack. Who's going to get it? Patrick? Yeah. Good pressure by Campbell to start with. Queen to finish the play. Poke that ball out. But like Johnson on the left side of the screen broke the press. Now, of course, yes, he still had probably like 20, 30 yards to end zone. But at that point, Dan, you can see you're not going to get that ball off. You're getting rushed left and right. I'd rather give Johnson a chance, basically 2v1 with those two deep safeties, because I think we had quarters back there in the end zone. So the third safety probably not going to get there in time, but it's definitely be a 2-on-1 matchup. I'd take chances on that. I'd 100% took chances on that. Give him a shot. Break one-on-one, shit. And with 20 to 30 yards before the end zone, you got time to not only build speed, and if they don't come at a good angle, you can literally run right around them. As they kept saying, Johnson is the fastest player for the Giants have out there. Definitely one of those ones. Just give him a chance, man. Let your guy go make a play. And instead, you just took a sack. You could have got hurt. Like, I don't know. I understand, though, in the moment, it's extremely hard to make those decisions. But at the same time, most of these guys have been playing their entire lives. They're in the pros for a reason. I expect that practice to carry over. Oh, waiting for this halftime show now. Or halftime report, I should say. Did you see who's performing for halftime show this year, Mark? What's up, Nani Boo? They got Rihanna's going to be doing the halftime show this year, but it was kind of funny. Before they announced Rihanna, um, there was like a potential leak that Taylor Swift was going to be the halftime show. And every time I saw it, people were like, yo, fuck, like, don't get me wrong, like, Taylor Swift's not a good artist, but that's not what we want at halftime. especially after fucking Snoop last year, you know. So there was so much hate. I think it was the NFL's idea. Hey, let's leak Taylor Swift. Let's see what the gauge the response. If it's not, let's pivot to Rihanna because it was down to Taylor Swift and Rihanna supposedly. I can't wait to see if Rihanna's gonna put on a fucking show. Like, I hope not. No, I'm just kidding. So I think what it is actually, I think she's launching a new album too. So, of course, huge for her launching a new album after the baby, and she's got all her products coming out, you know, and then basically gonna fucking probably launch this album with the Super Bowl halftime show. All right, halftime report. See what really another thing, fucking sound like Peter Griffin up here. Tell you what really grinds my gears. What grinds my gears is people that talk about games like, oh, look at Lamar was this and this and this. Well, did you watch the game? Did you see the bad ball placement here and there? Yes. It looks good because of these bigger plays, you know, but like, did you see how there was zone coverage and it really wasn't anything to get open? You know, like, and it's just you get so many half-baked stories, not just the Ravens, but all of the teams like, oh, Bengals are down 2014 to the Saints? Ooh. Andy Dalton playing for the Saints. Okay, here we go. Patriots, Browns. God, look at that running. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't see Maroney and Ellis from Stevenson right there in that long touchdown run, little less violent running, but a little quicker, in my opinion. But a similar step and cut pattern. Like, I didn't understand. Oh, 3-3? Oh. I can tell you actually why that's happening, though. I don't know if you followed. Sauce Gardner is that dude. Like, he has, like, let in one-on-one coverage nobody get open. And, yeah, there it is. Zach Wilson, 50%. Oh, and there's bad weather. Okay. But I didn't understand the real nuances of like running for running backs in the NFL and I guess probably college until I listened to Marshawn Lynch talk about it one time. And he was talking about, of course, the Super Bowl. And he was talking about, yeah, Hero was taking 3-step, not even 3-step, but like I forgot the term he used. But he talked about how, you know, there are different little, depending on the run, where it's going, his step pattern, length, and stuff like that. How if he's bringing his legs more up, and it's comboed with the runs, and so there's actual proper footwork to these runs as well, and blew my mind. It's something I've always wanted to learn more about. Man, the Bengals defense is looking suspect on the run, honestly. They giving up some big runs right here. Wow. Whew, 39 rushing yards for quarterback, 53 for Kamara, and a 44 real rushing yards, rushing touchdown on the wide receiver sweep. See, it's like, bro, I would love to also get competitively into Madden again. Like, so fucking bad. But God, every clip I see of Madden is just exposing glitches and how bad the fucking game is. Like, and of course, can't play it on an old gen console. Doesn't even run the same engine anymore. Got my NFL official hat from Ron Hill, Vice President of or former Vice President of NFL Operations. Yeah, dude, and it's in my opinion, it's been bad for so long. Like, it's why I gave up playing competitively. Like, and I never fucked with Ultimate Team. That buy to win shit, fuck that. Like, that's even worse. But like, and then the AI in Madden is worse than NBA. Like, okay, heard. I don't even know what the what was too. Ugh. Sorry. Watching one of the I guess yesterday in the Tennessee Bama game, there was an offensive lineman, the left tackle, number 53 for the Tennessee Volunteers, just bleh, just pukes real quick, just looking at the Bama defenseman like, yeah, yeah, you know what's up, and then goes and lines up. Oh, still waiting on this game to come back now. As the analyst is saying here, Baltimore needs to focus in more on this running game. We're running pretty well. Yeah, 121 rushing yards. You need to come out here and run this ball down their fucking throat. Do I think we're going to do that? Absolutely not. Lamar going 11-20 for 142 yards. 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. All right, Giants starting the third quarter off. Ball on the 25. Double motion left. Run right. Solid run by the Giants for 5. Hey, let's go. That's a good fucking play. That's your tight end, right? Second or third string. Right? Oh. That's going to be a hold on the Giants. No way it's not. Yeah, I know you like Hunter Henry, but I feel like y'all overpaid for him a little bit. Like, I liked him, but like, could have found Isaiah Likely from CCU. Wow, an offensive pass interference. Oh, good sack. Campbell in there early and Madubike coming in. Let's go. Good fucking. Watch this push. Mm. Second and long for New York. Oh, off his chest. A to the rookie Thornton, though. That's the guy that ran like a 4.2. All right, 3rd and 11. It's exactly where you want him, honestly. Calais, oh, he got tripped. Good coverage. Pepe. Pepe Williams, our rookie. What coverage there. On the crossing route across. Chased it down. I mean, that might have been a bad catch. Kind of bounced off his shoulder, but still great coverage by Pepe Williams. See, I think Thornton's got potential, but I think I have, of course, watched enough Patriots, but I really feel like he's kind of underutilized in my opinion. I'm telling you, if I had a legit 4-2 runner that like I thought was a good wide receiver, and they obviously did, um, man, I'd be running so many max protects and just letting him run like Tyreek. Really was, honestly. Got another flag on the play. But we used to see this all the time with the Kansas City Chiefs. They'd go to more of a max protect, let Tyreek run from his X or Z, throw Travis Kelce in a slot, basically only run 2 or 3 guys and run max protect. And either A, they're going to beat your protection but leave a hole that Patrick Mahomes is going to run wild through, or one of your 3 guys is going to win their match and it's going to be a huge gap play. Or 3, that's going to happen because max protect, if a quarterback's got all day and it's a zone coverage especially, there will be a hole. Oh, shit. He broke his clavicle in the preseason? Damn. Okay, that's what explains why I haven't like heard or seen anything from him. God, I hate these CBS guys are giving him. They're giving fucking Harbaugh for good like coach time management. I'm like, he's messed up our time management so many times over the past few years. My buddy Matt actually broke his clavicle in high school and it never healed properly. Like he needed they had of course put a bar on it, but then he needed a lot of physical therapy that he never got. And despite like, dude, it's like gruesome looking at it still to this day. He's still. I tried to convince him to go play college quarterback. You know, I walked on to CCU. I played with other people that are collegiately. You know, my boy had the arm, but more so than the arm, he had just the feel for the game, man. Oh, sternum and clavicle. God, that's like right there. God, did you get thrown over like handlebars or something on a dirt bike or a car wreck? Hey, we got another viewer. Thanks for dropping in. Ooh. Yeah, as soon as you told me that you broke both, I'm like, there ain't a lot of conditions to make that happen. That's like the last time I broke my leg, like, and it was a really bad break. I learned whenever I went to physiology and anatomy that it's actually a rare break. It does not happen very often, so it was a rough one. I can only imagine how long you were up for that recovery, though, and it was probably incredibly painful. Oh my god, dude, that is insane. Yeah, I was about to say on the bike you could have done actually more damage. Ooh, I can only imagine. Like a lot of people don't know this, but I believe it's called the xiphoid process. But on the very bottom of your sternum, there's a very small piece of bone, almost like a chip. And if you're not careful, it's actually a common thing. If you're punching, you kind of aim for it. If you can break that small tip of the bone on the sternum, bro, it is so incredibly painful. Like it'll make them hurt every time they breathe. Oh my god, look at these holes. What's killing me right now is Kenyon Drake's getting all these good runs, and it's not even like his skill, his read. It's just, bro, this hole they about to open. Zeitler on the pull left. You've got Ricard pulling left, double pull. Zeitler's on the second level. No one within like 15 yards of him. Like, And what I love is there's probably going to be some guy that on one of my posts be like, oh, you said Drake was a bad signing. Yeah, I still think so. I think any of our running backs could have hit that hole. God. Yeah, I can't wait for all the people to be coming into sliding into the comments. But Drake had like 100 yards rushing. Drake had 100 yards rushing in the game. Yeah, JK could have had 200 yards. I'm sorry you don't watch the game and don't understand that that's not on his skill. That's on the offensive line dominating on that play. It's like people argue with, and I'm like, did you not read what I previously said? Like, I already stated all this. Shit drives me nuts. Yep, hole in the zone. Now, that was a good catch by Mark Andrews. 100%. Not like, oh, outstanding, but... That was a miscommunication. You had two guys kind of knowing with them. And of course, like everyone's gonna say after this game, oh my God, Mark Andrews is the best tight end. You look at the yards; he's got 100 yards, today against the Giants. Yada yada yada. Well, did you watch the game? Yes, no, it doesn't matter. If you watched the game, you would understand, dude. It was nothing but open zones, dude. I can make those catches, and I know that as a fact. Like on the one where he went across the middle and like sat down. Yeah, call those stat watchers instead of game watchers. What just happened with the camera there? They lost. Bro, like when I broke my leg, what we were doing, it was a bunch of all like we had one guy out there named Carrie that was like over or not Carrie, I'm sorry, we literally just called him old school. I don't even know what his fucking name was, but he was literally over 40 years old. And we just a bunch of us, we'd all get together. We had like, firefighters, a couple cops out there, even all of us cool as shit, like, and oh my God. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that drop by Mark Andrews. Of course, my shit's jumping around now. My stream's starting to mess up. Bro, that drop that almost led to a pick. Please, stream, stop. Like, you killing me, stream. Like, my stream's like pausing and it's going in and out. There it goes. Oh my God. Oh my God, I hate this shit. Fuck. God dang, dude. Of course my stream's like starting to mess up now. Well, yeah, I can't talk about my stream. Let's just say that. Oh. It's kind of funny is the site it seems I'm run on. Like I said, is run by someone named Mark, and like one of the things you can buy Mark a coffee to donate to the stream. There we go. Did we really just have to kick a field goal because of that too? Wow. That's the shit I'm talking about right there with Mark. And people are like, he's the best. His hands. Have you watched him catch? Go watch fucking Kelsey 2 years ago. Tell me how many times he double clutched a catch. That shit didn't happen because he's got good hands. Mark is constantly. Half his catches are in zone coverage. And like what it kills me about Mark. Mark's a lot like Lamar. He's gonna drop shit like that. But then he's gonna make that diving one-hand catch like 2 games from now. And it's hard to evaluate him because his roof is 99. But sometimes he shows up as a 72. Gronk's hands were unmatched, in my opinion. You know, like, God, Gronk was a monster in his prime. Like, there's arguments that Andrews is the best, and I hate even seeing that because I'm going to tell you right now, if I had to take my choice, especially in blocking, I'm taking Kelsey every fucking time. I called out in one of my video how Mark Andrews blocking was sus. I literally earlier in this stream called out Mark Andrews for his blocking again. That, excuse my language, pussy boy shit right there. Like, bro, put your hands on someone. Get violent. Take a lesson from Nick Boyle. Gronk was the thing was, even when he didn't have elite speed, his size, his physicality was on another level. You know? And I was banging the table at the beginning of the season. So we have our speed. In my opinion, Rashad Bateman is a great route runner. He's got the speed. He's an all-inclusive package. But what I would have given for it to have DK Metcalf also, if Lamar had a jump ball guy, Lamar would double his fucking numbers, in my opinion. I was for trading Marquise Brown a while ago because I believe Devin Duvernay and James Prochet were definitely good enough, in my opinion. Exactly. Kelsey's a full package. There's a reason Mark Andrews was going to Travis Kelce's tight end camps to learn. Like, you know. Oh, yeah, and same thing with you, man. Like, I told you that after we weren't going to be able to get him. I was like, yo, the Patriots, though, like, give Matt Jones DK fucking Metcalf, bro. Let Thornton run in the slot like Edelman used to. And just get him a decent guy to play the Z. You know, probably another speed guy that's about 6 foot. And fuck, dude. That Patriots defense would be hard to stop. Again, I think Hunter Henry's contract is I thought y'all signed him to 3-year, I'm not sure. But if so, then I think his contract's about to end. With that, I'd be looking around. If y'all had a Mark Andrews, Jason Kelsey, Isaiah Likely even, I feel like it would open up your offense dynamically. Yep, I agree. Yep. And what kills me too about football fans is like a lot of Ravens fans. How dare I be critical of Lamar or Mark Andrews or any of the players on my team? You know, I I'm objective in my observations. Mark Andrews is an elite tight end. Yes, he's a top 5 tight end in my opinion. But he does not have that great of hands. Oh, there's a good run by Saquon. I'm gonna have to do some research here now. No, I think it actually is a 3-year contract. But God, was it a bad contract? I got the contract terms here. Okay, yep, 3 years. He signed through the 2023 season, so next year and this year. Yeah, y'all gonna cut his ass next year. So this year, base salary $9 million, same as next year. Signing bonus same. Roster bonus same. Cap hit basically the same. Good tackle binds. But yeah, Hunter Henry is costing you $15 million on the cap this season and basically next season. However, cutting him this year would have cost you $19 million in dead cap. Cutting him next year only cuts y'all 5. So very high potential if they're not happy with his production that he will be cut next year. In my opinion, Hunter Henry's got good hands and he's good blocking, but he doesn't have that separation speed. In my opinion, if you can't separate via your speed or excellent route running, you're not going to have a place in this league very long. But I'm pretty sure the other guy you gave a smaller contract to, so that's less worry. But yeah, y'all signed Hunter for like 3 years, $35 million, something like that. So almost $10 million. Y'all got a steal in the first year. First year, you only paid him like $1 million in salary, like compared to $15 million the next year. And see, it's one of those ones where if I had enough football friends, I would love to run a channel, even for just general. Who would you like your team to draft? Ooh, good blitz by Queen. Time, first down. I've always enjoyed the scouting side of football almost more than anything. Because, I mean, it's your future. These young guys that you're bringing in, unless you're like following the Rams business model and going for free agents and saying, fuck them draft picks. And this is not where I want to be. The Giants have shown that they are those guys in the fourth quarter, basically. And the announcers even said, I expect the Giants to keep this close to the fourth quarter and possibly take it. Ooh. God dang, y'all making Jacoby look bad. I mean, it is Jacoby, but like, how was that? 3 picks now on the game for y'all? Oh, Cincinnati 21-23. Good stuff, guys. Our run defense looking pretty good, though. Very good slants by the D-line. Nice. Like, I hate to be that person, but I would hope y'all would be picking off Jacoby Brissett, whatever. Bad pass by Jones. That should have been a first down, but I bet they are, honestly. Like, oh, Giants player lost their helmet on the play. Bredesen, the former Raven. That's funny. Brickset. Brisket. Wish I had some fucking smoked brisket right now. Honestly, I can't even wait for this game to end to go cook some pizza, man. I got Moe's chips and queso sitting in the kitchen, but I ain't trying to eat and put on a stream. Ooh, unsportsmanlike conduct on Odafe Owe. Hey, Henry finally making that money. Worth it. Well, I definitely think y'all gonna walk away with the dub on today. I'd really like to see this unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, man. I'm starving right now. And even though no one is here other than you, doesn't matter. It's one of those ones I'm going to see it through. Honestly, I started my TikTok really the other day, and shit, like one of my videos got 1,000 views overnight. Starting to grow the channel slowly, getting there. It's one of those ones I wish I had money to hire like a media manager. Do stuff like cutting clips and all that crap and promoting on social medias. It's just my brain's always a million miles an hour in a million different directions because I'm ADHD as fuck. Why do I feel like he hurt his nuts? Bro, what is up with CBS? They have all their numbers wrong. Did you just see that? They had the offensive line. They're like rookie from such, and then the stat said such and such 8th year. Like, yo, CBS be tripping. Oh, big missed tackle, stiff arm. Good run by Barkley. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Might try Overwatch 2. It's like I'm probably gonna end up on Overwatch 2, either playing League of Legends or I don't know. I'm trying to finish Assassin's Creed again. Chuck Clark brought the pressure on the play. Let's go. What game? Damn, the 7-Eleven near my house sold a winning fucking Mega Million ticket that I guess someone else in California hit. So two people hit for a $494 million pot. So probably like 250 pre-tax basically each. Good stuff. And there's that interior pass rush I keep talking about. Madubike, Campbell, Broderick, Washington. And Jason Pierre-Paul pushing like Campbell is just such a monster. Oh man, I don't even know if I have Fortnite installed anymore. Yeah, for me, it's like I said, it's either going to be Overwatch 2 or because I don't have the new Call of Duty yet. I don't know if I really have any other that I won't. I mean, I just feel for Browns fans. Like, they finally got a guy that cleared their roster, got them cap space, helped them. They brought in Holmgren and fucking what's his name, and they did such a good job fucking rebuilding that organization. Honestly, okay, the new Modern Warfare doesn't come out till the 28th. Okay, interesting. Okay, okay. If you pre-order, you can play the campaign a week early. That's pretty cool too. Or at least on PlayStation, it says. But like the Browns put together finally a good team, like with Super Bowl aspirations, and now like the whole Deshaun Watson thing, nope, nope, big fucking nope, 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 nope. I don't care how bad the fucking what's his name playing. I'd have found someone else. I'd have taken Jimmy G over Deshaun. Like, and don't get me wrong, Deshaun's a good quarterback, but I ain't touching that fucking situation with a 10-foot fucking pole. Yeah, I mean, I don't know like what this situation is over there in Cleveland right now, but I'm sure everyone's basically given up on that season probably at this point. Like at this point, I just be tanking because they're not getting Deshaun back quick enough for this year, and I just tank, go for the pick. You got a great team. Exactly. I would have taken Jimmy G, and not only is Deshaun involved, with all of everything, I hope he's not didn't do any of that, but I have no knowledge. So, but the contract they gave him, not only is every owner in the fucking NFL hating, and I think that was actually I'm going to give you. This is going to be a conspiracy theory slightly against the NFL and actually against Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Browns. I think Jimmy Haslam purposely gave Deshaun Watson that contract to hurt other teams that were in current contracts with superstar quarterbacks. So, of course, the Browns realize at that point they have a wonderful supporting cast. They're not going to have that quarterback of the future anymore. They're probably going to go find one. I think next year's draft of quarterbacks is like supposed to be way above par. So, we've heard it numerous times. Lamar's, every quarterback that came up and got their extensions this year. Everyone's looking at that fully guaranteed contract of Deshaun Watson's. However, even though it's fully guaranteed, I'm 99% sure that if it's another drop by Mark Andrews, but that if he's in violation of the NFL's conduct policy, it null and voids the contract. So with that being said, I have this weird feeling that they gave him that contract, and then in this offseason, we're going to see something, and he's going to be able to be released without any penalty, while at the same time hurting many of the other teams and that are going to have cap problems, while significantly freeing up a large amount of cap space for the Browns to capitalize on. Can you imagine if Aaron Rodgers got traded to the fucking Browns? Fuck. Oh, shit. It's open. Good run by Lamar. I know, weird theory, but I've had that theory since they gave him the contract. And I was like, like, if you got dirt and you knew you were going to get rid of him, and it's basically like a reason to tank to go get the quarterback you really want next year without being like, we're tanking. Because he was suspended for 8 games, then they changed it. Like, there's been so much back and forth on it. I don't know. Weird theory, but because of course, like case in point, Lamar's and Joe Burrow are coming up. That contract could completely fucking destroy both those teams' caps for the next fucking 5 years. Like, And see, this is what I hate. There's so many people that got sports talk shows. They ain't talking about this kind of stuff. They're not considering these possibilities. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, in my opinion, well, yes, I understand. Like I said, I call it a conspiracy theory. But at the same time, there's a little ration behind it. Because it's unheard of. And why would they do that? Like, so like in a year from now, they're like, all right, Deshaun's going to be our quarterback going into the offseason. They're like, oh, we found new evidence. And the Browns are like, you know, because like even in their press conferences, it just didn't seem like the Browns had really done the homework, you know, like into the third, Baltimore 13, New York 10. Too close for my liking. If I really hate to be this person because we're ahead, I should be happy. But if Lamar had hit all of the throws better, if Mark hadn't dropped the throws, if Harbaugh had declined the offensive pass interference, and again, stat wise, I'd have taken my chance on that on a 4th and 1. That early in the game, I don't know if they would have gone for it. Like, and on their side of the fucking 50, we should be so much further ahead. And I know, like, again, that sounds critical because we are ahead right now. But as someone that grew up watching Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and fucking Terrell Suggs, and, you know, I expect a high level of play from the Ravens. And when I see tons of other quarterbacks that give these better ball placements, and now I'm not saying I would take any of these quarterbacks because Lamar is Lamar. There is only one of him. He can do things that other players just cannot do. And I love that part. You know, back when Joe Flacco was the quarterback for the Ravens, one of the things that I hated was, you know, there was so many opportunities for him to run because we were running an offense that was, of course, not based off of him running at all. And just the passing concepts sometimes did leave wide open holes, which I'm like, man, if we had a running quarterback, that's 30 yards, that's 40 yards gone. And even Steve Young said it in an interview. I did not develop into the passer that I did till they took the running away from me. Now, I've seen a similar approach, I feel like this year with the Ravens. I feel like they have definitely limited Lamar's actual running attempts, and I'm so happy for that. However, I feel like there's still room for improvement. I feel like we could give him some really, really good looks. The passing concepts have been a little better this year than the previous year. But exactly. Like when you know, we grew up playing y'all. We had a rivalry, you know. I grew up watching fucking Tom Brady's placement, you know. Tom Brady is still one of the only quarterbacks I have ever seen to come back from his front knee injury and get his mechanics back on track for his accuracy. Good catch by the Isaiah Likely to CCU kid. Shot to clear. Again, now, see, that was a perfect throw by Amar. Perfect placement. Great spiral. Perfect throw. That's what I want every time, Lamar. Now, I'll admit, that was a good run by Drake. That was a good run. The skip step was so unnecessary. Yep, I'll admit that was actually a good run by Drake. Bouncing to the outside again. That girl was so terrified. She almost got taken out. Can hear her like squeal and scream. That was funny. Yeah, Kenyon thinking he still got that speed. You got lucky that first time, my guy. That's what I'm like, where's JK, bro? Like, ooh, that was close. He caught it, barely though. And while again, a great catch, I'd say a better throw by Lamar. Bad coverage by the second DB on the Giants there. First guy was pretty good, but and again, you'll see on this throw, he's gonna double clutch. Yep. But off the hands. And again, if oh, uh-oh. They better be careful. In my opinion, that ball hit the ground, actually. Oh, and see, we should have never got the play. I really wish we could get the opposite angle. Yeah, and the Giants fucking coach is pissed. I would be too. Yeah, he double clutched, and then the way we couldn't really see, but in my opinion, the top side of that ball was on the ground before he rolled over. Yeah, we should have never got that playoff. Ooh. That was close, Mark. You almost didn't catch that ball. And that's the stuff I'm talking about. In a tight game, in a good game against elite defenders, he wouldn't have caught that ball. And like I said, the safety on that play, the corner, yes, got swam pretty hard on the start. Not a good corner to start with. The Giants just don't have that star power on the defensive side of the ball. So he gets swam hard. Safety super slow on coming across. I didn't see anything coming across the middle. Of course, I'll probably get a better angle when I get to review it tomorrow. But the safety was really slow coming across and never even got to put a hand on the ball. Three, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, that definitely. And I hate to say it, there we are. Bad officiating again. That play should have never. such bad play calling, man, or officiating. And as someone who's watched a lot of NFL games, let me tell you what we're about to see on this next play or drive. We're about to see a questionable penalty call called on the Ravens as a makeup call for the missed delay a game by the Ravens. I'll literally put money on it right now. Like, and it's going to come in the call more than likely of a hold on a sack or a defensive pass interference or illegal contact on a pass downfield, more than likely on a third down. What? The Jets are up? Dude, people have been underestimating the Jets. Wilson's not a terrible quarterback. Like, Zach Wilson's not a bad quarterback. Breece Hall's a good running back. They put a lot of money and work into that defense. Like, the Jets might have a chance. You know, Zach Wilson was out beginning of the year. All right, here, 3rd and 4. I'm waiting for it. Let's see. I'm looking for a questionable call. And like I said, only if they're not getting it. Ooh. Madubuike and Campbell again just dominating this D-line. Wide open again. Zone coverage. Yeah, a little behind him there. Oh no, oh no. Calais Campbell looked like he kind of grabbed his knee right there when he had to jump over Saquon. And I saw him motioning to the side. Oh, I hope he didn't like kind of mess his knee up right there. We can't look forward to lose Campbell, honestly. Yeah, watch Saquon moving around. Looks like a man coverage Malik Harrison, linebacker number 40. Open behind him. No one around him. driving on us, man, in the red zone. This is a steady drive. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Saquon's hurt a little. Definitely looking for a pass play here. I mean, Breed is actually a decent back. Daniel Jones, tell him, dude. I love Dan Jones. Literally was like showing him exactly, all right, bro, you're going right there. Like, right there. Come on, motion, right there. That was rough to watch. Oh, Saquon's like screaming in pain right there. Oh. Shoulder stinger, I'm guessing. Yep, quarterback sneak. And I love this is actually quarterback sneak was something discussed on the podcast with Jason and Travis Kelsey the other day. And he said, I don't Travis was saying, I don't fucking get it, man. Or Jason, I'm sorry. I don't get it. I do not get it, man. No play. There's only one play that you should be calling on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whatever. When you need 1 yard. That's QB sneak. It has a 90% success rate of gaining a yard at least. Yet so many teams have moved away from the QB sneak. Gain of 3. 6:20 on the clock. And my brain just sees like, we're winning, but like this game could have been so gone the other way. There's touchdown. Yep. Between Mark Andrews' touchdown catch should have never happened to when he dropped the other one, we kicked the field goal. That was an easy drop by the Giants, interception. Like, here we are bringing the game back together. Zone coverage. Bro, Bynes, what are you doing? Bynes, what the hell was that? And that's what kills me. Bynes supposed to be a veteran. He literally, had an extra point almost missed. But yeah, want to watch. I wish I could watch that replay again. That's just a miscommunication by the linebackers. Hey, Baltimore Ravens, hit me up. I know I'm hella out of shape. Give me like 2 months to get back in shape. I guarantee you I can probably play better coverage linebacker than some of your other guys. I can't block the run, stop the run to save my life, but I guarantee you I can play better pass coverage than some of these guys. Oh yeah, what you were saying though, Mark, about adult league, man. We used to play out on Doug Shaw Stadium under the lights at nighttime, and there was a bunch. We were all 20 plus, at least close. Most of us closer to 30 and older, and we played tackle, no pads, man. Like I think we did eventually move to flag, but we played tackle for fucking 2 years, and it was just we all friends, man. We all grown adults with jobs. We can't be taking heads off and headhunt because someone trying to show off on a Sunday night boys game with no crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like people got such big fucking egos. That's like the dude, man, when I was playing semi-pro, we were in practice, man, and he was mad because we were on special teams earlier and I was blocking him, and dude's like 5'6", and I'm 6'2", and got almost 100 pounds on him. Like, he ain't moving me. And I had him, and he ear-holed my ass, trying to fucking get me to let go. And I was so mad, I pancaked him. Later in practice, I was going over the middle. Ball's 5 yards over the top of my hands, like over the middle. I'm up in the air, one hand, almost like dunking height. I look down, he's underneath, puts his chin on my helmet strap, knocks me out basically. Like, I was like, well, can't miss any more work time. I'm quitting. Some ego, little man syndrome, punk ass little bitch. Like, and see, that's the thing. Like, I thought it was gonna hurt more, but like I said, ain't no one trying to clean anyone's head off. Like, and without pads, unless you really playing for money, ain't no one gonna drop a shoulder that hard. I used to hate what they did to me because they had a hard time getting me down. They would stop and slow me down, and then someone would come and grab my ankles and literally just yank my feet out from underneath me. I hated that shit. But I played flag for a while too, but it just wasn't worth it to me. I told everyone, only way I'm playing again is either someone's paying for me or they're paying for my education. Like, I've thought about looking into flag leads around here because I miss it so much. Yeah, Ravens. I'm like 32 years old now, so my body's not where it used to be, but I've lost weight. And when I played semi-pro, I walked on, not weightlifting, not running, nothing. Ran a 4.7 flat. Like, 56 should never have his back turned like that. Like, you retreat. Retreat, retreat, open hips. Not retreat, retreat, turn my back. Like, it is a zone coverage. There's no reason to be turning your back like that. Open your hips, keep your eyes on the quarterback. Like, good catch by Oliver. Yeah, flag would be fun. Like, it's one of those ones. I have a hard time getting back into the gym and working out until I have a goal. And I have a hard time considering general health as a goal. Like, I miss whenever I went before I wish I would have walked on like somewhere else. When I'd been lifting for like 2 to 3 months straight, I was becoming a monster. And like playing flag and tackle with my friends was not fun for them anymore. Like, I remember when I was lifting, one of the last games I got to play before I moved to Ohio and stopped everything and just started partying all the time. We had games. We had like touch and flag games going on at we actually had flags at Market Commons, and we had so many people showing up. We were having to run like squads, so like first to 3, 7-on-7 kind of deal. Get off the field quick, get the next game going because we had so many people, and it was so much fucking fun. But I remember I went out there after I'd been like lifting. They hadn't seen me in a while as much. And oh my gosh, like first play of the game, I took a touchdown and then like beat everyone deep, took it to the end zone, touchdown. Second play, pick 6 from me. Third play, I catch a go route on the outside and literally just guy caught up to me and I stiff armed him and literally just spun him around and threw him like 5 yards and then ran in. That team was off. The other team was like, yo, like Levi's turned different. Like, because I literally scored all 3 of my team's touchdowns within like 2-minute span. Like, and then I went to Ohio, did nothing but party, drink, get fat, and then came back home and broke my leg trying to play football at that level again. Good move by Tylen. Oh, see, like, look how those cans. There was no double clutch, nothing. Like, me too, man. Me too. And of course, like, now I got like so many neck issues and shit. But at the same time, I feel like it's from a lack of like conditioning and not having my muscles where they're supposed to be, honestly. But best bet, I'd sacrifice my future health if I could even get a damn veteran minimum contract in the NFL. I think like a minimum contract still like a few $100,000. Yep, I'll play for that. Yep, 1 year, 700,000. Yep. Best bet. I'm gonna go out there with Ray Lewis type of passion. Ain't no one gonna match my passion. Atlanta putting a whooping on San Fran. Oh, let's see this. Let's see this. How is Ronnie? I'm still waiting for the makeup call. I don't think that was it. Oh. Why would you throw that, Jackson? Why? Why? Let me fucking talk about this. So guess what? Right there. Don't throw the ball. Where? Where were you throwing that? Where? Throw the ball away. Throw it away. You're up. There's 2 minutes left and you're up. Throw it away. Horrible throw. Horrible read. Yep. Weird. It's like I was quoted earlier in this stream. They want to keep it close. And they them guys in the fourth quarter. You got one-on-one on the outsides, especially on the left side, down low. If you were the Giants, I'd just take a shot. Yep, he's looking at him. There's the shot. Called it. Oh. I called it, though. I knew it was coming. How'd I know it was coming? Because that's the shit I do. I'm telling you, when I play Madden, I see anytime I got a one-on-one like that, and I got someone like Slayton, anyone that's got a little speed, great play by fucking Humphrey to get his hand in there. Like, honestly, good throw by Jan Jones, too. Like, bro, if we lose this, I'm be. It's gonna be like 3rd and 3. Ugh. And this is what I called literally earlier in this stream, that this was going to be the case. Like, close game, fourth quarter. And those decisions that Harbaugh made are going to come back to haunt him. 7 of those points shouldn't be there if he'd made the right decision. I'm seeing miscommunication by the defense. They're trying to, centers right there is trying to get on the same page. Yep. I love Gino, or Chuck Clark's trying to say 82 jumped. Oh. Brown's got some life. Is it even, is there even any time left? Let's check that Browns score. A little bit of life. Yeah, Hunter Henry, 40-yard time, did not run at the combine because he didn't want to get judged. He ran at his pro day to get a better number. Still only got a 4.68. Little slow. He literally ran about the same 40 time as I did. Oh, yep, there's the flag. Yep. That's probably going to be the makeup call that I referred to earlier. Yep, the fans are. Yep. Let's see if this is a bullshit call or not. Let's see if this is the makeup call for the touchdown that they gave us. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hook. I didn't think that was that bad. But that's the makeup call right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's the makeup call. I don't think how they've been letting them play, they haven't called it all game. How many pass interference calls have they called all game? 0. Like a little bit, but I see that in almost every play. Like, yep. Here comes the touchdown. You ready, boys and girls? And now, if I was the Giants, I'm not even trying to score right here. I'm trying to run 2 plays. Yep, Baltimore's letting him in. Baltimore wanted to let him in right there. Baltimore's putting their money on going and scoring a touchdown. Yeah, Marcus, don't beat yourself up, man. That was bullshit. Now, I'll be honest. If I was the Giants in this situation, oh wow, they got it. If I was the Giants, I wouldn't have scored that quickly. I'd have legitimately thought about taking a knee twice. Burn, I think it was what 30 to 45. I think 45 seconds on the clock for normal plays, 60 seconds for special teams or 4th down. With that being said, you could have ran a minute and 15 off the clock. I don't think they've used any of their timeouts, and then still had 2 plays to get 1 yard basically, and left maybe 40 seconds on the clock for the Ravens and having to get a touchdown instead of a minute 45. Bad call on Dabble, in my opinion, but it's one of those ones I wish I could ask Coach Dabble of the Giants, hey, that offensive pass interference early in the season, you would have came up 4th and 1, 4th and 2. You think you would have gone for it that early in the game on your side of the 50? And I just really feel like the answer would have been no. We would punt it. It's too close of a game. We take games to the fourth quarter. That's our strategy. That's how we win close games. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be the Ravens strategy. Cool. Thanks, Coach Dabble. And then they scored on that play. Or that drive, I'm sorry. Got the first down right after. Like, oh, it's under review. Okay. Under review on an onside kickoff is going to be rough because definitive proof that it was recovered by a single individual could actually reverse it, because like if it shows like your player on the ball and then in the scrum you just got ripped out, which no one can see, then that's your ball, not his. Well, actually, technically, it has to be definitive evidence. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, best bet we lose this game. Putting that on Harbaugh again. Another thing that I'm very unhappy about time management of Harbaugh is I wouldn't mind seeing one timeout given to offense or defense early to make sure they do not. So, that third and whatever situation, see how they line up. Let's take the timeout, guys. We have a timeout to burn. Let's just take it. I'd rather not give up this third and get the ball back. So illegal touching. Should be automatically your ball if I'm not mistaken. The receiver must clear. Oh, we got another person coming in. Let's go, Saints. Did Saints pull off the win? Let's see if I can pull up a new window here. Thanks for jumping in here. We got a close one here in between. Final. Oh, Bengals have the ball, though. Let's see. Jackson on the... Look at that placement of the ball! That's what I'm saying! So far behind him on a slant route, bro. How can you not throw a slant route? I shouldn't say he can't throw a slant route, because he throws plenty of slant routes, plenty fine. But his placement this game has been horrible. Oh, good move, DeMarcus. Ball's on his stomach and having to stop his step. That ball should be out. There was no one in the middle of the field to force that ball. That's about to be a sack. That's game. That's game. That's game. Told you. Told you. As much as I love my Ravens, I told you this was going to happen. I told you it was going to the fourth quarter. I told you the Giants would win it late. I told you John Harbaugh's decision was the bad decision on that offensive pass interference, accepting it, which led to 7 points. I'm just sick of being right. And game. Horrible throw by Jackson on the last interception. Like, it's all right, man. Sadly, over these past 2 years, this is what I've been accustomed to. The Ravens football I grew up with is dead under John Harbaugh. Dead. He makes bad decisions, bad time management, He's a good leader of men. He's a bad football coach. I'll say it over and over again. Like, I'm just sick of being right. That's half the reason I started streaming, because I'm like, man, I got to start putting this shit on tape so I can play it fucking back. Ugh. We are not a high quality team anymore. I'm sorry, we're not. We are too inconsistent to be called a high quality team. We are a hit or miss team. We are not high quality. And what's funny, this is stuff I put on Baltimore Ravens, Russell Street Report, all that stuff. Like, I called it out. I said, John Harbaugh, when he starts going for these 4th and 1s and crap, we went from being one of the best fourth quarter teams and close game teams in the NFL to one of the worst. Yep, game's over. Fuck you, John Harbaugh. Excuse my language, but no, you're you're a special teams coordinator that knows how to give people good morals. That's about it. But you bruh. I might cover the primetime game tonight and Monday night too in a similar fashion, but bruh. But at least I got it all on tape now. Talking about this bad ball placement. Talking about this double clutch catches. Case in point, Mark Andrew hadn't double clutched that ball. Guess how many more points we'd have right now than we took? 4. Oh, man, that'd be a huge difference. All of Mark Andrews' pass catches today, all of his yards came in really bad zone coverage. Kenyon Drake's yards came from great blocking. Oh. And as I said, Browns are going to start tanking. They're mad. I can only imagine the boo birds that are out in Cleveland right now. Oh, and it kills me again. So there's 4 points right there. Mark Andrews on one of the points I've talked about constantly over the past 2 years. And then John Harbaugh making the bad decision early. Oh no, I'm going to back him up because I want 10 more yards on my punt potentially. Cost us 7. Yeah, that's an 11-point gap in decision making potentially. Not an unlikely story. Sorry, CBS announcer. I called it. I literally called it at the beginning of the game how this game was about to go down. Check 1 of called it. Nice. Put him in the seal it, Mark. Seal it for me. I bet, man. I'm glad your team's balling out today. Steve Biscotti, owner of the Baltimore Ravens. EDC, Eric DeCosta, Ozzie Newsome. Please, 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 please. I'm telling you, you're not going to find a more passionate and devoted fan than me. Harbaugh is not our long-term answer. He never has been. Don't me wrong, he was good for a cultural change and for a change-up. But as a manager, I'm going to tell you this. If I have employees and I'm trying to foster leadership in them, aka offensive and defense coordinators, and they are not consistently moving up to become head coaches elsewhere in the NFL, do you know what that means? It means you're not hiring the right people. It means you're not getting the right people in position. That is clearly a deficiency of the management and ownership, or not in our case, but in general, like a restaurant or whatever business, Harbaugh. You need someone else to come in and be in your ear. I don't mind the culture that you bring to the Ravens, but you are making bad calls. Not only in your game time and game day decisions, but in my opinion, your choice of the roster and who you're cutting, bringing in, or not bringing in. Because, from my understanding, if GM wants to bring in a player and you don't like him, that's not probably going to happen too much. I put more free agents on your choice than drafting. Drafting, of course, you probably have a say, but I'd argue scouting has a higher say. But I've been critical of John Harbaugh since we lost the opening game to the Denver Broncos when Peyton Manning went on his Super Bowl run. I've been critical of him since then, and I've been critical ever since. I'd be more than willing to sit down and have this conversation with any actual football pro. And with that, we're signing off today. Good game, New York Giants. A well-fought, hard-deserved win. I'm sad to see my Ravens lose, but as I said, this is kind of been the story the past 2 or 3 years, in my opinion. I'll hit you up on Facebook here in a minute, Mark.